Blessed ones of the nations of the world, one more time. This is your brother Dan Moses of Say of Sakwadi of TRC, Ghana. Coming to you with the continuation of our expose testimony new world. So we have watched expose part 152. This is 153. Part 1, this 152. This that was 152. This is going to be 153. 152 is what we have watched. This is 153, and 154 is going to be what to do. So, Akwaba to the program Testimony New World Disorder. We want to acknowledge the courageous steps by the United Nations for condemning the attack on the largest nuclear plant in Europe by the Ukrainian forces. Like I've told us, that single uncalculated mistake to the nuclear war was made as far back as yesterday. So this is the moment for us to act and act now to avert the annihilation of the human race. So Akwaba to the program Testimony. Much thanks to the United Nations for the coming speaking out. Amnesty International was intimidated to silence and backtracking. Yeah, it's known. There are, if you read through the scriptures, Abraham feared. Have you read? He feared. You know, they are courageous of. They were men of like passion. They have the same weakness of all men. So Amnesty, you feared. It's okay. Akwaba to the program Testimony. New World Disorder. Amnesty feared and apologized for speaking the truth. You know, Akwaba to the program Testimony. New World Disorder. Humanity and the nations of the world. This is expose part 153. Chronological watching of the exposes. We encourage us all, Europe, Asia, Africa, America, and all of us, that we understand that there is a problem. However, we are not dead yet. And if we are dead, then would it be finished with us? But God keeping us alive means that we are able to solve the problems. Together with God, we can. Akwaba to the program Testimony, New World Disorder. So, Guinea, Mali, Burkina Faso, Africa, and the nations of the, we must understand that the crying out loud by Nana Addo Akufo, pointing finger at foreign forces being behind the indiscriminate coups in West Africa, Mali, Guinea, and Burkina Faso. It was a tactical thing. Two-edged sword. He was in a way telling the world that yes, there are foreign forces behind it. At the same time, he was doing that to secure himself favor from the same foreign forces, that the coup is getting too near him, so he might obtain favor to secure his throne while he is wrecking African state. That is how very evil Nana Addo Akufo, the traitor against the African people, against the Ghanaian people, is. Akwaba to the program. I am the target of his killing. And yet the God of the Bible says that you have no power over the African. You and all the tribalists, not Dampare, not Oslo, not James or Pombuenu, not Pastor Usu Bemba, not he, has the power over the life of this African. And the African has continued to live in spite of the total terror and persecution against him. So we continue by telling the story of the Lord. Akwaba to the program Testimony, New World Disorder. We have made mention of the courageous effort by the United Nations this week. Let's sweep quickly to Ghana, that we understand that these diabolical tribalist minds of Ghana, the government of Nana Addo Akufo, you see, too many of the members of their government behind the global evil. You see, the minds of goats and cats and pigs and they are without conscience, you know. But even that, sometimes you can see another the goat taking some action towards another goat. The sheep taking when the sheep is the another animal is entrapped in a situation of death. You have seen videos of such on the YouTube where animals rescue their fellow animals. But these wicked minds in Ghana, their consciences are so dead that they glory in wickedness and evil. That is why I called on the world to act about their terrorism now and not tomorrow. When I made that call on Friday, let's see what had happened between that Friday and now. The 8th of August 2022. We had seen Nana Addo Akufo Addo playing the Ghanaian people. This is the man that took the mind of a woman, my own spouse, to seek to kill me for money. Money for the US undercover and him seeking his political dynasty. Nana Addo Akufo Addo. Forget about the foreign stakes. We are now, I know that you forget about the CIA, you forget about that. In the lynching and the kidnapping. This is the same man who played the wife of His Excellency Jerry John Rawlings, created a situation and was able to kill Jerry John Rawlings on the 12th of November 2020. The same Nana Addo Akufo Addo. In the book of Occupy Till I Come, there is a statement that says, when a man stands courageous with God, he's used by God. But when the politicians seem courageous, they manipulate women. So whenever you are seeing any politician trying to pose courageous, you check through and you see that there are some women that he's playing. You understand? He's manipulating some women. Nana Addo Akufo Addo, upon all the national reconciliation, millions of dollars that were used in Ghana to reconcile the state, he still had purposely, treacherously sought to kill Jerry John Rawlings and play the wife. And he was able to, Nana Addo was able to kill Jerry John Rawlings through medical terrorism. Olebu. And this same week, in order to play the Ghanaian people that he is responding to the Ghanaians' call by an action must be taken now. Nana Addo Akufo Addo made some replacement at the national security of Ghana, the politicized national security, making some changes in the power. The coordinator has been removed, another person has been replaced. Meanwhile, the Minister for National Security, Kandaba Abbott, whom I called as far back as when I was in US, between March and April, that man must be removed, is still there. Osila Owusu, whom I called when I was in US, that for their involvement in the operation of the terror, she must be removed for the sake of Ghana. She's still there. Dampare, the evil mind, tribalist, is still there, despite of the call. So all that we are seeing at the tribalist national security is the remarshaling of forces to advance the cause of the willful crime covering. The more we are being played. If you don't think that we are being played, in spite of, apart from that, this same weekend, as part of the commemoration of the so-called Founders Day, we saw that Nana Addo openly before Ghanaians, the man Jerry John Rawlings, whose wife Nana Addo Akufo treacherously, barbarously, wickedly has killed through medical terrorism, openly before the eyes of the Ghanaian people, was making a fool of the Ghanaian people by playing the wife of Jerry John Rawlings, dancing openly in a so-called luncheon of the Founders' Day, in the sight of people, to a music by the courageous man Jedu Blay Ambule, the son of Ghana, Jedu Blay Ambule. The music that they were Nana Addo Akufo was abominably engaging in total insult of the conscience of the Ghanaian people with the wife of Jerry John Rawlings who has killed. That song says, Semala Mensa somewhere, making with the radio. Semala Mensa somewhere. Then the song goes on and say, Ragum Ragum Zo. You know what the Ragum Ragum Zo means? Go find out from the Ghana. Go find out from the central, the noble courageous people of the central region. The Ragum Ragum Zo is all about indiscriminate sexing. You have killed the man. And you want to tell the Ghanaian people that Jerry John Rawlings played a role in the making of Ghana. Your father, Akufo Addo, played a role in the making of Ghana. And the equal of Wuntumi, David Dankwa, also played a role. So you want to Founders Day, and you did not, Akufo Addo did not use any of the children of Jerry John Rawlings to dance with. Jerry John Rawlings had a courageous son called Kimathi. Why didn't Akufo Addo use courageous Kimathi? Why didn't Akufo Addo dance with courageous Ezenato of the Parliament of Ghana? Why? But the wife of the man that you plead and have gotten the man killed, he is the one that you are telling the whole Ghanaians. There, Semala me says somewhere, me team with the radio, Semala me say, Mary Oda Anoma, Ragomarazumzo, America, humanity and the nation. Let's understand this. You see how there are some things that pathetic and helpless situation that the commercial sex workers around the globe go through. You know, Jesus was a friend of the sinners. If you go to the White House, the commercial sex workers of Washington, D.C., they know that I am their friend. When I need them, I stand at the party, call them, that sexually staff all the politicians of the White House, Washington, D.C., because they are terrorizing the South Africans. When they come there, staff them sexually. Don't allow them. They pay the money, don't allow them to sexually. We have worked alongside, so they know that this is their partner. You understand? When the Secret Service personnel of Obama had gone to Colombia to go sex up the Colombian woman, brutal sex worker, and didn't pay her, the African stood at the White House and condemned the Secret Service personnel of Barack Obama, who wanted free sex in Colombia. So understand why Courageous of Colombia had to stand up against the US undercover agent, as the Pentagon told you. God has people all over the world. So what we are saying is, there is the plight of the sex workers all over the globe, which is such that because people pay them for sex, sometimes they are taken through some terrible and brutal sex, cloud9 sex, and you know, sometimes you see how cartoons they draw the cartoon and they want to, you know, they are sex up to the extent that you know, if you wish you could hang your panties under your heel and fly through the skies, but this is your work. You understand? Terrible sexual experience they go through, yet they have to endure it. I'm saying that Rahab was a whore, and yet God knew her was able to arrange that she become a member of the lineage of Christ Jesus. Jesus died for all nations, people and tongue, including the commercial sex workers. So, the Ragumzo of Nana Addo Akufo it's all about the man whom he has killed, the wife, telling the Ghanaian people, so only says somewhere, about you now, the down my cloud 9, you understand, and the woman will fly through the skies. What an evil and abomination, which the conscienceless, the shameless, have no regards for the traditions, the customs of the Ghanaian people. Nana Addo openly, you understand, this is supposed to be the so-called Founders' Day, and the man you have killed, the wife, is whom you are using for no song by Kofi Kenata, Shatawale, Lumba, Dana Hamilton, and all of you, my people. No, none of the songs. Why did Nana Akufo choose Ragumzo? We are not stupid as Ghanaians. Who was he talking about? That somewhere we know that we are dealing with cowardly secret killing of the Ghanaian people. Which cowardly secret killing Nana Addo Akufo has engaged in and killed the wife of the husband of Nana Kunedu Ajiman Rawlings. Has killed him. Who is Nana Addo Akufo seeking to kill next? That honorably says so much. And which woman is he trying to tell the Ghanaian people? There. Ne ragum so. Nyame impia bonsamka. Akwaba to the program testimony new word. Here we say it as it is. That we reason with our regenerated mind. We think through what is happening to us. This same week, we have seen Nana Addo Akufo play a treacherous game, making Koku Anidoho, my brother, my elder brother, play a dirty and ugly politics, claiming that he is apologizing to the family of His Excellency John Evans Fifi Atamils after tactically desecrating the graveyard and the tomb of Atamils by Nana Addo Akufo and his government. Willfully, they want Koko Anidaho to play the Ghanaian people, the family of Atamils, that to err is human. To err is human. The Bonisema Mudini Damwedino. You will call it err. You understand? No longer now sin. It's okay. It's okay. I'll call back to the program. Testimony, do all this one. So, Ghana, I said this to us that we sit and understand that the people that have taken over our nation and are destroying the nation, they are the people that know not to cease from evil. Or catch yourself your former one should have won. They have never ceased operating this terror cell, this place as a terror cell. They have never ceased. They are playing the Ghanaian people. They are playing the Ghanaian people. But we want to tell them that these two tortured and abducted children, until they are set free, they should forget about peace. This is an undercover agent. I will never marry her. Every penny of mine that she has taken from my accounts by Joe Biden and this administration, Nana Addo Akufo from my account for her. They took that just to seek to kill her. You didn't hear me. If the money that you have taken from my account, for my killer, the killer of my family members, they did that to seek to kill her. So put back my money. I work for it. I'm not asking for what I do. Your money from. I'm not asking for your money. You have no right entering into my account and taking that which is mine to give to my killer. That is what we are saying. Akwaba to the program testimony. New world Let's go to what to do in the face of this. Guinea, Mali, Burkina Faso. Israel and Palestine. We shall rescue the perishing in Germantown, Maryland. We shall rescue the perishing, the daughter of Daniel in the United Kingdom. But for now, what to do? The next week, this very week we shall continue. God bless you. God bless my homeland Ghana. Bye bye.